A Course in Miracles, Lesson 337. My sinlessness protects me from all harm. My sinlessness ensures me perfect peace, eternal safety, everlasting love, freedom forever from all thought of loss, complete deliverance from suffering. And only happiness can be my state, for only happiness is given me. What must I do to know all this is mine? I must accept atonement for myself, and nothing more. God has already done all things that need be done. And I must learn I need do nothing of myself, for I need but accept myself, my sinlessness created for me, now already mine, to feel God's love protecting me from harm, to understand my Father loves His Son, to know I am the Son my Father loves. You who created me in sinlessness are not mistaken about what I am. I was mistaken when I thought I sinned, but I accept atonement for myself. Father, my dream is ended now. Amen. Lesson 337. My sinlessness protects me from all harm. The quiet armor that was always there. There is a story often told about a child who walked through a field at night. The grass was tall. The wind was loud. Every sound felt like a warning. And the child kept reaching for something to protect himself. But he never found anything. Not a shield. Not a weapon. Not even a lantern. So he walked afraid. One night he finally sat down under an old oak tree and cried. He cried because he thought the world could hurt him. He cried because every shadow looked like punishment. And he cried because he believed he was alone. Then something strange happened. The wind stopped. The field became quiet. And for the first time he heard a voice that didn't come from outside. It rose from deep inside, steady and warm, like a memory of sunlight. And it said, "Nothing here can touch you because nothing here has ever defined you." The child looked at his hands. They were glowing, not with fire, not with magic, but with innocence. An innocence so quiet and so ancient that it didn't need defending. He realized the armor he had been searching for was already on him. It wasn't metal. It wasn't heavy. It was his own sinlessness, his own untouched light. He had walked through a dark field wearing an armor he didn't know he had. That is the atonement. Not a task, not a ritual, not a behavior. It is simply waking up to what has always been true. Lesson 337 says the same thing, just in sacred language. My sinlessness protects me from all harm. That means the world has never had the ability to wound what God created. It means danger is a misunderstanding, not a reality. It means fear is a leftover shadow of believing in something that never happened. When the lesson says only happiness is given me, it's not promising a better day. It's reminding the mind what it already owns. Happiness is the natural state of what cannot be harmed. Peace is the natural state of what cannot be changed. Freedom is the natural state of what cannot be imprisoned. But the mind forgets. Just like the child forgot the armor he already wore. So the lesson asks, what must I do to know all this is mine? And the answer is almost too simple for the ego to accept. I must accept atonement for myself, which means stop arguing with what God created. Stop insisting something went wrong. Stop rehearsing the story where guilt became real. The atonement is the inner nod that says, my innocence never left. It is the permission slip to return to the truth. It is the undoing of the belief that something damaged the Son of God. Imagine a mirror covered with dirt. You wipe the surface and the reflection is perfect. Not because you repaired anything, but because the dirt was never part of the mirror. That is sinlessness. It isn't earned. It isn't improved. It is uncovered. And once uncovered, it becomes obvious that nothing in the dream ever had the power to harm the dreamer. When the prayer says, "You who created me in sinlessness are not mistaken about what I am," it is the final surrender of every argument against oneself. It is the end of every internal trial. It is the moment the child in the field stands up and walks without fear. Not because the field changed, but because he now knows who walks in it. "My dream is ended now" does not mean the world disappears. It means the belief in guilt disappears. The dream of danger disappears. The dream of being a body trying to survive disappears. When sinlessness is accepted, harm becomes impossible because there is nothing left in the mind to invite it, project it, or believe in it. The armor shines again. The field becomes gentle again. And the child remembers he was never walking alone.